this is Sherry Veronica. This blog is about Nigel Pinder. They're saying that he's not going to eat from the prison authorities. Let's get that out of the way. He is not going to eat from prison authorities. He is paranoid. That's what they're saying. He feels that if they could, they'll poison him within the facility, the hotel there in St. Philip, Dodds prison. If they can, if there's any way that they could do it, if they can squirt something in his food when he's getting that particular plate of food, even though he picks it up and he walks with it where he's going, whatever. He is so paranoid that he's not going to eat from the prison authorities. He's afraid of being, like I said, poisoned or incapacitated in any shape or form. He just is not going to do it. That's what I'm hearing from an insider. Now they're saying that he had like prison officers and he had police officers. He had people on his payroll, allegedly. That's what is being said. So now that he is in the prison, he is in the system now, what good is he? What good is he? They're saying that the same prison officers and the soldiers, they are working, his soldiers are working for the boss. The boss is Abrams. Remember, Wilfred Abrams? He is the boss of the prison. Okay. And now that Nigel Pinder is in the prison and he actually threatened Wilfred Abrams. So now that he's on Abrams' turf now, he's in the prison that Abrams runs. Okay, so now that he's on Abrams' turf, things can turn. And they're saying that his so-called soldiers and the prison officers, they're going to sell him out. They're going to sell him out. And the guy up there, the chief of the prisons up there, don't look to him to do anything. Was this DiCarlo? Don't look to him to protect Nigel Pinder. Do not. He is 100% allegedly, that's what they're saying about him, 100% politically affiliated. He is politically affiliated. So he's going to do what the bosses, political bosses, what they tell him to do. So Nigel Pinder is in a real precarious type situation because from what I'm reading from this blog, everyone is going to turn against Nigel Pinder. Three murder charges. Three, not one, not three murder charges. And who's to say that they're not doing other things behind the scenes to add on to those three murder charges? So with three murder charges and him having, they say, is alleged, a real bad case. He's always had it. That's what is being said of acid reflux. So he's had stomach problems and him not taking certain foods and him just eating biscuits and things that he can get from a vending machine there, and the vending machine there is not working, and the person in charge of that area, they're saying, has it all locked down, things, they cannot go there to get things. So it's a really bad situation. Nigel, also known as Bounty, also known as Cappy Pinder, he is in a bad situation. So with family keeping a close eye on it, how much is that? How much is keeping a close eye on anything going to work for someone that's now on the turf of someone that they threaten? How is that going to work out for Nigel? How's it working out? So yeah, I got this after I posted that the doctor had to be called because, he passed out. So someone said this, and they're saying that no matter all the passing out and all the doctors being called, Nigel Pinder is not going to eat from the prison authorities, not going to eat. And he is in such a bad situation physically and mentally because it has to affect his mental health. And not only that, not only like physically from his not eating, or mental health from not eating and being afraid of being poisoned, but also being turned on by people that he had once, in the past. He had them on his payroll. Now everything has turned. Everything has turned on him. So we have to wait to see how he survives it. How is he going to survive this? And is he going to get bail? Someone was saying in the comment section that when he gets bail, it'll be some action. It will be some action. So we have to wait to see. You have to wait to see if Nigel Pinder, through his attorneys and bail applications, if they're going to let him out back into St. Philip for him to resume what he is accused of running. He's the boss. He's the government in the area where he lives. That, how they say, he runs things up there. So we have to wait to see. You have to wait to see if he gets bail and what happens, because his situation is dire. It's dire. Nigel Pinder is not going to eat from the prison authorities. This is Sherry Veronica.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.